Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I should have put the dark pants on. Niggas here to try again. He's here to try again. He's gonna get his ass whipped again 2 nights in a row.
And Bateman, and he'll go in motion right here. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Probably officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you.
About all you gonna do is try.
If not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Ooh, look at you. Ooh, I know you're gonna take it. You can't beat me. I'm like Mike Tyson on Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with,
this is too easy, man. Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
How will they attack on offense?
Well, hey, you get the joystick in your hand. You're having too much joy with it. You're having too much joy with this stick over there. I'm afraid not.
Smith will come in motion right.
You need to change up your defensive schemes, buddy.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Touchdown!
Yeah. It's too easy. Too easy.
And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert.
I done found out every play you run with this team.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden
Too easy,
change
man.
situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They run right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
You usually do.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side.
You bet you ain't even have 180 yards last night. I'm gonna hold you to under 100 yards tonight. Under 100 yards pass. I give you 95. I'm gonna spike you 95.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Passing.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Nigga, and if you get it, it's only because you gotta throw it 1,000,000 times.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays.
No yards pass.
And get your offense moving.
I'm just trying to make a clinic on your ass tonight. I'm gonna play a complete game.
16 after the sack. To throw is Jackson.
He out of bounds.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Desperation at its finest.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this
You
afternoon.
can't even go on to. Can't even go on to. You can't hear nothing. You see that? You see that icon up there that look retarded up there? That's you, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Don't know what the going on.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing is Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worked this out yet. Still worried about man coverage? How about the play there? Breaking that pass up.
What you say, baby?
So they'll come up
Monster.
after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Oh, no.
Play action. Now Jackson.
Look at it. Confused the shit out of him. Look at it. Confused the shit out of him just then. Boy,
And this one will be returned to around the 38-yard line.
You was confused, huh?
Certainly not giving much
You was looking for where I went. You wonder where I went?
Second time now. That Diaz had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing
You have the
took it in for
controller in your
6
hand,
after
sir.
that interception.
This nigga can't play with me, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the
I'm
38.
just on a whole nother level.
Throwing is Hurts. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd
One
down.
play.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
I got something for him.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Hurts.
What the?
And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah.
The early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3
Yeah.
field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now
Shut
they're
up.
expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can
Looking
keep this
too
up.
good. Looking too good. Huh? Huh? Oh, yeah.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit.
Look all over the place tonight. Don't look like you came ready tonight.
You're throwing it to, or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever's
Like
going
you
to take
bit
to
off
get the
your game
message,
tonight, fella.
it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. This goes to a former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Short one there, caught by Likely. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Goddamn ass, son.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Tucker's kick is good.
Taking threes. Taking threes out there. Yeah.
3 points, obviously not the
Yeah.
start you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're
Gotta
happy
match
they got
what you
3
just
now,
did. As long as I get 3.
offense for bigger points down the road.
And that one
That's pretty easy.
out of the back of the end zone, so we
Let's
will
see.
start here
He
at
can't
the
stop
25.
nothing I'm doing. How y'all want to start? You want to start slow or fast? Start fast, coach. All right, I got you. Start fast.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience,
What the? Come on, bro.
coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance. Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. 2nd down, here's Hurts. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway.
I'm going to go on to the press box view for the rest of the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are even at 10 apiece.
It's too easy like that. I wasn't going to do it, but I ain't did it the past couple games.
As the kicks away.
I'll run this kick back on the press box.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
I could have ran that back.
Opted for the touchback.
I could have ran that back.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this off to Swift. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. These two teams all tied after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right.
Appreciate it.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. There he goes left side.
Nigga. Yeah, nigga. Don't let me go in that press box. Don't make me go up in that press box. I go up in that press box, it's over.
Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded
yeah, I appreciate it.
Not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys
that man of 90 yards.
Sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when
appreciate it.
Challenge, and it's a
Lamar Jackson throwing touchdown passes to the wrong team.
Was one of the best in the league the prior season.
Appreciate it. We up as usual.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Kick that motherfucker.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards.
That's what we did.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off. Because the quarterback.
That's how we do shit right here. Thought that's how we did shit.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Thought that's how we did shit down there, sir.
They'll go again with Dobbins.
Oh, sir.
And he gets
Where you going? Where you going?
But only for a couple.
Where you going?
Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was.
Thought you was finna get up in there?
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the
Thought
line
you
of
was finna
scrimmage.
get in
They
there.
used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 35, here's second down and 8. Now Jackson. That ball caught is Mike Ayers, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Andrews' first catch, good for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's a second and 5. Now it's Jackson. And this one almost intercepted.
Nigga.
Too loose with the football. Fourth pick of the ball game.
That should have been a pick. That should have been a pick.
So far, their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Jackson now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down.
Yeah, right.
But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now a first down carry. It's Hill. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Second and 7. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they got on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That is caught. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The tackle by Nakobe Dean. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
This nigga scared.
from the 21. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now it's Jackson. Working left side, Andrews with it complete. And Andrews going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's down to the 12. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. To throw on 2nd down. But for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Killed him.
It's McCoby Dean.
Killed him.
And the Eagles
Killed him.
have it here as they'll start at their own
Killed
7.
him.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find out.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. This is a pretty good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Ravens will take over.
Do nothing stupid now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they do have terrific starting field position, but no timeouts to work with, so they'll need to operate quickly. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this 1st half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him.
Go ahead down, nigga.
Down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll get to the line here. Remember, it's also 3rd down. Jackson.
Go ahead down, nigga. What you doing?
Pass attempts in this one, and
What you doing?
winning formula.
Yes,
Crack.
a little bit of credit to the defense.
Crack this black ass.
A lot of different looks.
It'll take you too long to figure out you needed to punch, sir.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit
Sound like the computer made Jeff.
2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
D-pad.
Y'all niggas stop playing, nigga. Y'all niggas know what the fuck going on.
And we welcome you back
Big 4L.
alongside Charles.
Big steppers. Big footprints. Pussy.
Southside on the track. Yeah.
Pussy. Okay. Turn on. Okay.
Yeah, nigga.
One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score. We are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, there were 3 talking points at the half, partner. All of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 43. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable. Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On first down, Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And he's taken down inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer. Corners are known for their ability to cover, but those that'll stick their nose in against the running game, that's a bonus for any team. And what a nice play right there, tackling him for a loss.
Here's Hurts to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it's going to be...
Nigga. User the user, nigga. User the user, nigga.
That might be one to remember. Well executed to give him a little...
User the user, nigga. Yeah, I sure did. Go get it.
Keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center
Go
of the
get it.
ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab.
Go get it.
Jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Nigga thought he could play me close. He ain't even in the bill.
Elliott good with a PAT. To 14.
Nigga barely got 100 yards.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on
You,
to kick
nigga.
it away.
Yeah. He put up 1 touchdown.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
You lose. You lose.
Offense set at the line for this next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles. That touchdown.
Oh, it was all by 34 yards. Oh, man. Allowed 137 yards.
those guys just look into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, please, man. Give me that ball. Nigga. Quit running them bullshit ass plays. They running into each other.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation, because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, they can get away from pretty quickly if the defense doesn't step up right here.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21-22. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is caught.
Oh. Appreciate it. Yeah.
And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. And this is the easiest throw you're going to get. And you're going to get a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
I'm an old savage. Blowing your ass out. 6, 7, 4. Look at that, man. Beating that man by 21 points. That's a swag. That's what that is. That's what that is. A swag. Oh, God.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
oh, that should have been a pick.
Start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand
y'all on your ass.
move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush down.
Got who? Well down, bitch. Yeah, nigga. The game gonna have no yards at the end of the game. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, nigga. You can't even hang in the building with me no more.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out this far.
Knew exactly where he was throwing the ball, man. Why the fuck you that man up on?
They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Sure.
Throwing is Jackson.
As soon as he said that.
Picked up by James Bradbury.
Nigga. Yeah, nigga. You can't hang with me, man. You ain't no good, man. You ain't no good, man. Your stats get worse and worse every game.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Where you going? Going another way.
It'll be
Yeah, we just gonna close this game out. Domination. Domination. That nigga scored in the first quarter. You might not ever score against me again. You done played me too many times. If you don't beat me the first couple times you play, it's over with. It's over. You done got blew out the last 3 times you done played.
They'll run here with game one. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll say no gain on the play. It'll be second and goal. Well, sniffed that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
We're going to save you some time.
Diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
All right, we're just gonna keep it, gonna keep that clock pumping. Go and get out of here.
I thought they were going to switch out of it.
Go and get out of here with this win.
I don't know what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nigga.
Touchdown run. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
That nigga Jalen the beast. That nigga Jalen Hurts a beast, man. That nigga Jalen Hurts is a beast, man. He falling forward. He falling forward every time. Run it up. You touched the end zone once. How does that feel, buddy? You got your ass handed to you on a platter tonight. You stick an apple in your mouth. Sit you on the table, butt nigga, put an apple in your mouth like one of them pigs, nigga. Roasted ass cheeks. Yeah, roasted ass cheeks for dinner, nigga. I want some pizza. Use some of them wings to go with that pizza, nigga. Some of that booty meat go with that pizza.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this game. The self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
you ain't doing that.
And watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. I think a lot of you guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This that uses motivation.
Yeah. Nigga running toward the Gatorade cook. Toasty? Toasty?
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, but he gets a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable.
Thirsty over there. They want a Gatorade cook.
And a new set of downs.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 37.
This man got 1 touchdown. Somebody, I can't play no defense. You got 1 touchdown saying I can't play no defense.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants him to finish this one out the way they started.
You're horrible.
He doesn't give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where
You're horrible. I'm gonna guard this myself.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, Jackson's
You ran the same shit.
and he has another 1st down as they get the ball down to the Eagles 26. Jackson will throw again, rolling to his right. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of
You gonna get a late hit, early hit too.
Second time he's
Knock your motherfucking head off.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from
Sorry.
They get to him quickly here as he's
Sorry, brother.
right around the 13.
You leaving this bitch for one touchdown tonight. That's sad.
Jackson now off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Sorry, nigga. You ain't got that. Nigga, what?
We're going to discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD.
What the?
In the red zone, record of ownership.
That shit stupid. Dumbass. You still ain't gonna score.
But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Gotta secure it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. To throw is Jackson. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
That's complete. Left side to Bateman. Well, the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Dobbins. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He was stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Here's Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar from a yard out. And the Ravens get a slight measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
38 to 17. That's wild. That's wild. Man, you getting blew out. You getting used to it, ain't you? You getting used to it, ain't you, Daddy? Talk to that nigga like Meek Mill or something. You deserve it, Daddy. You bring his ass out here and get whooped. You bring your ass out here and get whooped every night, nigga. How that feel? You know, every time you see this field, you gonna lose, nigga.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But
play defense.
scored on 3
Something you can't do.
3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to.
Look, I did that on purpose. Show you something. I did. I did. I did it on purpose for you, man. Yeah, that's for you. Give you something. Give you something to remember. Give y'all something to talk about on your way back to Baltimore with a sore ass. With the lining in your ass gone. Yep. Torching your ass, man. Make it look like it was a game. Just make it look like it was a game. Make it look like it was a game. Make it hurt a little worse. Make it look a little worse.
Cut down to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Now the Ravens going to use one of
Your
their
ass.
timeouts as it comes with exactly
Your
a
ass.
minute to go in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this.
I should have gone bury this nigga on this play right here.
3rd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here.
Yeah,
As we step
I'll take it.
aside. On is the punter
take it.
man as he boots this one away.
I'll take it.
And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than
I'll
that.
take that.
Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle.
Make it look better.
He takes this one into the end zone.
Let's make it look a little better.
Here in the final minute, things get
Let's make it look a little better.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But
Make you feel better?
excited about this. I know you are too.
That make you feel better?
After that big time start.
Does that make you feel better?
strike, and you are right. Don't
You
go
lost. You lost. You lost again. Like you lose every night.
extra point.
You lost. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it.
So still
You
a small
almost had
chance
it,
here
though.
with a little over 30 seconds to go, but
You almost had it, though.
their way.
You almost had it. He down by a touchdown. You almost, think about it. You almost had it. Think about it. Think about it. You almost had it.
Capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining though now.
Watch this.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best. Did everything they could to try to get the onside kick.
Ah. Well, we're going to talk about that V. We're going to talk about that vagina here in a minute. We're going to talk about that vagina here in a minute. V. Ah.
Should just about
Sorry. You almost had it.
taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a
We just want you to come back, man. We don't want you to, be so depressed. Yeah. We don't want you to be so depressed.
As you said, furious assault on him.
Yeah. I know it is. Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
So for us for my partner, Charles Davis. There you go. You can see the NFL right here. EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
I didn't even have to play tonight. Look at that. I had a horrible game. Had about 8 minutes. How you beat that nigga with some slim, trim stats? My stats on a diet and I still killed him. He the one died, nigga. So I killed him. You know how I go, you know I killed him. I'm the motherfucking nigga in the building. Stomping around this bitch like King Kong. Gonna get it some bad, what a bad, it's some ding dong. Niggas talking shit, but nigga ring tone. Nigga, hey, nigga still got me on their ring tone. Nigga, I be popping up in nigga doors like ding dong. Nigga wants some smoke, I bring it to you, nigga. Nigga talking shit, but I don't feel you, nigga. You be talking shit, but I don't hear you, nigga. Oh, oh, I'm drinking on some OJ. He look like an OJ. I be drinking on some OJ. I'm a Bronco. Nigga, look. I ain't had to put none of this shit. Living long.